Hello and welcome back to Live from the Catio. This is episode number 6. It's been a while. A kidney stone and this week-long plus sickness has put me out for a bit. I should be getting the last few edits out pretty soon here. Bees are chilling today. Again, I proved to myself that fire is not my strong suit. I'm showing my buddy my beehive today. Hopefully he doesn't get stung. Either way, stick around and find out.
They ain't gonna sting you if you getting. You gotta be rowdy. Alright, gang. Welcome to Live from the Catio episode 6. We had some weird ongoings, and this is kind of one of the reasons I wanted to get in here today. The whole top of my hive shifted. And not in a good way. So I'm gonna get this off. It smells wonderful. Huh? Oh, you gotta go through the house. Do not shut the light switch off. That's my internet. There we go. Pushing them around. Oh, there was a bunch at the bottom. I didn't even look. I should have looked. Sorry, ladies. You probably didn't like that. I should have been more firm and singular. All my comb boxes up there. Alright. Alright. We are going to look at the honey stuff today, but only a little bit. Because, oh hey, can you go around? And there's a Tupperware. Actually, you can unlock it from here now. There's a Tupperware that I need. It's full of comb. Let me see the preview, see if my level one's right. Yeah, about chest height. I need to clean my tools off and stuff. I think that's going to be something I'm going to do in between next time. I'm just going to go through and clean the tops of these off real quick. Keep it a little clean up here. I'm going to go through and clean some of that off. There's a button under the... It only pushes one way. Sorry, I had to help Dre get out of the catio. Yeah, so I'm just getting all this propolis and crud off of here. Just clean my equipment up a little bit. Not that it really matters to them, but it matters to me. Thank you. All right, I will go through some of these frames, but I'm just gonna look real quick at this stuff up here. Again, click. All right, here's the first frame. This is a honey frame for sure. It's above the queen excluder. It's gonna have bees on it, but it's gonna have a lot of honey on it. They might have been getting into it though, because with the last little bit of weather, it's been a little odd. They've been, I'm trying to see what. Yeah, see that? They've uncapped a lot of this actually, which is fine. They've obviously needed it to eat, right? So that's fine by me. So I'm actually just going to set 2 frames in here. I'm gonna stoke the fire, because I want this to be smoking when I need it. Give it plenty of oxygen. And then I'm gonna look at a couple more of these frames. And then we're gonna go straight into the brood, because I really need to look at the brood. I don't really need to look at the honey today. Likely there's not even gonna be a lot of stuff up here, so we're gonna take quick looks. Comb, bees, bees, comb. Right? Set it right back down. And I'm just gonna break all these frames apart preemptively. Like I said, I don't want to go super quick, but I don't want to be spending a lot of time up here today. It's where I like to spend time because I like looking, but we got beesness. Click. Okay, everything now, other than that last frame, is probably freed up for me, which is good. So we're gonna look. They've drawn out a tiny bit. I don't even know if I'd call that drawing out. They've messed with it a tiny bit. Just gonna put it back. I don't really care. This is all honey. This is a super heavy frame. So we got a bunch of stuff over here. They got capped honey. And let's see what the other side looks like. Yeah, pretty good. All honey, no nothing. And of course, we're up above this queen excluder, so the queen's not gonna be up here to lay eggs, which is good. We don't really want eggs. Bees and nothing, which is fine. They need to draw that out, but I will let them take their time. And again, I know YouTube, I'm going quick. Again. Ow. That wasn't a sting, there was a splinter on the wood. Nothing on there. We're gonna look at this other side. This other side is gonna have a lot of honey on it. This is that OG frame that's always been filled out. Look at that. That is all capped honey. That is almost harvestable.
Do you keep keeping that? So you're not keeping none of that honey?
What's that?
You're not keeping none of that honey?
Keeping it? Like taking it for myself?
Yeah.
No, probably not. They need it to live. And we'll see. We'll see when we go down. And there's more capped honey. And again, yeah, so this Dre, I want to say this is one of these like 12 pounds on a deep. It's 12 pounds of honey. No, maybe not. Yeah, maybe 12, maybe 9 pounds. I forget. YouTube, I will try to do some edit work and put that in the video as I'm talking.
Yeah, I was close. 8 pounds of honey, roughly. Anywhere between 8 and 9.5 is roughly what I have seen online. So, yeah, I was close.
This is another one of those OG frames. So this one is not capped, but it is all full of honey, which they're going into fall, so they're gonna need extra food. I don't really care to look at anything up here. There should not be a queen up here, and it's all honey, which is good. Okay. And stream and YouTube, I think they don't like the GoPro. I like the GoPro. I don't think they like the GoPro because it gets hot. That's kind of my working guess at the moment. So I'm trying to go, if I can go a little quicker than when they're gonna get spicy, when I get into the hive, the GoPro won't be as hot yet. Honestly, I think it's just that I'm going too fast and crushing bees and doing stuff that they don't like. The GoPro is just an easy target for them since it is hot and they think it's kind of squishy, kind of like flesh. So I'm guessing that's why they're stinging it. But I don't think the GoPro is why they're stinging me. I think it's my own fault. So I just moved all that stuff back, and I'm gonna pick this frame back up. Yep. Bees, say hello, bees. We're gonna put this frame back in the hive. And I did break a tiny bit of it. Let me know if you spotted it. Okay. So that's actually all we're gonna do with this box. So what that means is I'm gonna crack this box. Yeah, see how the whole top of this thing has shifted? I don't like that. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna crack all the corners of this. Apologies, you'll hear Dre talking a lot through the back of this. He ended up having to take a phone call kind of right in the middle of it. That was important. So that shouldn't be too bothersome, but I apologize in advance. Not the wood, just crack the propolis, at least attempt to. And now, in theory, I should be able to lift it off. Oh God. That wasn't supposed to come with it. That's okay. I really would prefer not. Okay, I'm not gonna set it back down. I'd rather not set it down. I'd rather. Okay, and I'm gonna. Okay. That's all right. No, they ain't getting pissed off. They're probably a little annoyed that I pulled that maneuver on them, but. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that they were pretty annoyed that I pulled that maneuver on them. I don't know, you couldn't see it in the video, but when I used my foot to try to get that queen excluder off, it flicked and smacked the hive back. So I'm guessing a couple bees got a little pissed off when I did that, unfortunately. This is the queen excluder, and I'm gonna set stuff on top of this, so I'm gonna put this here. Let's see what they have done. This is that new foundation. Oop. I did kill a bee, unfortunately. They ain't mad yet.
It's a wasp.
Where?
It's right in here.
Inside or outside?
No, outside. It's a wasp.
Okay, good to know. I'll have to kill it next time So I'm gonna look at a couple of these frames, and looking through the top, I think maybe they've drawn out one or two of these frames, but honestly, I just don't think they want to. Yeah, and talking to other local bee nerds, I found out that it's just a gap in my knowledge. They're not going to draw stuff out most likely this late into the season. That's going to happen in the spring and maybe the beginning of summer. What hurt me the most probably wasn't the foundation, and it was likely the fact that I got my bees pretty, I don't want to say late into the spring, but further into the spring than most people would get their bees. I kind of got the very last
nucleus pickup you could have gotten. So that just set me back by a little bit. So when I'm comparing to other people's hives who got them earlier, they had a lot more time to actually draw the comb out and do other stuff. So I think that's the main problem here.
I think they're happy. Just I'm kind of just gonna scrape some of this stuff off. Again, I'm gonna clean up just a little bit. Okay, let's see what we have on any of these medium frames. Again, this is nothing. I gotta be careful because technically the queen could be up here, but likely she's not going to be.
Are those half frames?
These are like regular frames. I guess you could call them half frames. Those are deep. Medium is what they're kind of called. Okay, I didn't see the queen there, and I'm really just gonna click this stuff because I want to see the bottom brood box because I'm not seeing much up here. We're not going to spend too much time. Again, they've put a little bit of wax down, but not a lot. And I'm not really worried, again, since there's nothing really up here. I'm not really worried that the queen's up here. And again, I'm just going to break all these frames apart so I can go a little quicker. Then I'm not stopping in between and I can just use my fingers to pick things up. There we go, and I've kind of moved everything around now, so. Okay, so again, I'm not expecting a queen here. I'm still gonna look, but I'm gonna be brief because there's nothing interesting for me to really look at on these frames. They haven't really worked on them. So again, there's nothing here to even be looking at, which is fine. Let me see what you guys are seeing. I think this angle's probably good. Let me pull one up and see what you're seeing. So I'm gonna hold it like here. Oh, okay, I need to tilt you down actually. Okay, let me do this one frame. Sorry, I lost my game. I had my queen eyes on and I took them off for that. Okay, so I'm gonna tilt this down just a little bit, not too much. So if I tilt it down too much, the angles get weird. Again, they're not really doing nothing on here. If anybody on YouTube is keeping bees and watching me, which would be cool, hello, welcome. Let me know. I've heard of the sugar water thing, and I thought about maybe doing that to get them, to encourage them to draw the frames out. But I feel like since it's in the brood chamber here, if they needed space, they would come up here and work. I can't do the checkerboarding thing right now because they're too deeps, and I definitely don't have any more equipment or anything. I don't have any more media. I don't have anything pre-drawn out, right? This is all new drawn out stuff. Yeah, I'm really not seeing a queen or nothing on here. So I'm gonna move this, but I'm gonna put the other frame back. Actually, I could swap the stuff. I think I'm gonna put the frame back and put that on top of the other side. So I'm gonna go put that thing back. And let me get this box, this medium box off. Again, kind of disappointing that they're still not doing anything in this box. I would have loved to seen today. I was really hopeful today that I'd come out here and there'd be at least some stuff so that so I knew they were drawing out brood, you know, but they're not even doing that. So that's okay. Love that view. Okay, so I'm gonna set this on top here. Set that there.
Because this box wasn't drawn out, I probably shouldn't have it on the hive, and I smart up after multiple sessions of talking with other beekeepers about this, and I end up taking it off later. You'll see that in a few episodes here. But yeah, having that on there by itself probably hurt the hive a little bit, just because it's more disjunct and it's harder to find resources that are needed.
We're gonna get in, and I'm gonna get the smoke going. Not too hot, which I love.
Not too hot's great, but when I don't have any smoke, it wasn't very effective, as you'll see moving forward.
Okay. Okay. Why are you smoking?
Why do you smoke them?
Yeah.
It confuses them.
No, like, you can't even smoke the rest of them. Or you did smoke the rest of them?
I didn't need to.
So they need to be smoked.
What's that?
They need to be smoked.
Yeah, I don't need to, but I want to clean the stuff off the top. So I wanted to get them out of there so that I can kind of do this a little easier, right?
So is this supposed to be the money shot one?
The money shot one.
Like the storage one?
Yeah, this is called the brood chamber. This is where all the baby bees and stuff is at. There's gonna be honey in here, but it's gonna be honey that they're using to survive, right? I'll pull this first frame out, and you'll see exactly what I mean by that. Because this frame, if we're not honey bound, is a really good example of what that looks like. Okay, there we go, and there we go. Where you have a band of honey and a lot of bee brood. Yeah, so see around the top, you have that honey, but towards the bottom you have empty cells. Oh, there's a cat right in front of you. See that? See how there's honey at the top, and you can see it's all capped and stuff, and then down below you have those weird looking cells?
Yeah.
That's brood. That's where new bees are gonna be. Okay, and there's not a big chance that the queen's gonna be here, but I'm gonna look because there's definitely the possibility of that. I see a weird deformed cup there, and that's possible that it's a queen cup. That's just kind of a weird little thing. So I'm gonna look quickly and see what I see on this here frame. Again, I'm not too worried if the queen's gonna be here or not, because I don't think she is. Again, there's a chance because she could be laying eggs towards the bottom, but I really don't think that she would be spending her time doing that right now. Although, yeah, so I'm gonna take this, and again, I'm not super worried at this stage to see the queen. I like to see the queen, but I really want to see fresh eggs. If I see fresh eggs, that means I know the queen's in here doing work. I'm not the best at spotting a queen. Go ahead.
No eggs in there.
No, there was no eggs in there because there's no real reason for the eggs to be in there. That's still bees that had just recently hatched, right?
Yeah, don't look as full.
No, it's not. This is a frame that they haven't really drawn out well yet. They got honey in here for sure, but no eggs or nothing. We're gonna see the other side, and again, it's just honey, which is fine. It's whatever. I'm gonna put 2 frames out to the side, and then I'm gonna start moving stuff. So you'll see what I mean by that. So now, when I pop a frame out, I'm gonna go click, move your butt bee, and then click, and now, yeah, I push them away. I don't want to kill a bee. It's sad to kill a bee, you know? It's a living thing too. Okay, this is a good sign. That's a good sign. See that bottom thing? That's a queen cup. That big thing that's hanging off the side?
Oh.
Yeah, that's a queen cup. That's where a queen could be being made.
So, aren't you supposed to kill those?
No, if they're a queen cell, you can kill them. There's kind of 2 sects of people. There's the people who do kill and don't do as many splits, and there's the people who just split all the time and have infinite money and equipment, and time, because that's all they need to do as bees.
All right, so what I'm getting at here with my angst is the fact that the 2 sects of dealing with queen cells and dealing with your hive, there's kind of the kill and the no kill. You can either cut out the queen cells or leave the queen cells and split them into a new hive. It's probably better for the bees if you let them split, because they're trying to leave for a reason. Sometimes they don't understand why they're trying to leave, because us as beekeepers, or sorry, me as a beekeeper, makes a stupid mistake, like putting a bunch of brood in the above the queen excluder, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh crap, this is a whole new hive. They make queen cells and shit like that. But yeah, it's just a different point of view, and it's a time management strategy, really, is what it boils down to for me. If I had a lot more money and a lot more time to do bee things, I would, and then I would be more of a splitter versus a crusher, right? Because I would love to have 3, 4, 10, 15 hives. That'd be so fun. But I'm much more of a cut it out and keep the hive the size it is. Next year I'm gonna try to expand, let them split. Then I can have 2 hives. But for the time being, I'm a 1 hive kind of guy.
I am of more of the mindset that kill when you have to. Don't worry about the rest. There's some bees. I want to see if I can't get this on camera. There's bees, there's brood that hasn't been capped yet, but it's the larva and they're starting to get capped. See those white, no shot. What's that? Yeah. Yeah, Murky Conspiracy on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Murky Conspiracy. I'm not seeing a queen. There's no real reason for her to be on here, though. There are really fresh larvae, though, which means that the queen is probably still in here and not dead, but I'm going to keep looking. Again, not a whole lot of reason for her to be here. This is a good frame. I like this frame. So now, because I've already taken those two out, I'm actually just going to move this frame to the edge and start and keep working. Right? I'll take a frame out and move a frame, you know? And again, if you haven't noticed, Arthur does like to be here as well.
Oh, I noticed.
Yeah. When I'm out here usually, and YouTube, you can say, oh, well, now it's cat butt. He's usually staring. He's like, oh, he's going to introduce me, and he walked away. There he is. Arthur. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. That's Arthur. My big orange oaf. So again, now I just move the frame. This is a good queen contender. There is lots of eggs. So there is fresh eggs. There's lots of eggs on this frame. You will not be able to see the eggs. If you zoom in with your camera, maybe, let me see if I can't. Oh, this side is beautiful. There's a good chance the queen is on this frame.
I got the stream up.
You got the stream up? Then you probably can see. If you look through, I'll try to get close. You can probably see, let me make sure. Yeah, over here, there's plenty of eggs. You can see them in the middle of the, in the middle of the black foundation. All kind of.
Eggs versus honey, because I don't see any eggs in there.
What's that?
I think that's eggs versus honey.
Oh,
is it the
little tiny white dots? Do you see those? Inside the cell.
Inside?
Yeah. Look inside the cell. Do you see little tiny white dots some places?
That's eggs, the little tiny
The little tiny white dots is a bee egg. Yep. And let me give this another good look real quick, because this is, again, a good contender for the queen. Because there's a lot of things that she could be doing. There's eggs on here, and there's obviously freshly laid eggs, which is good. That means the queen's not dead. I like when the queen's not dead. I appreciate that one. I'm not seeing big gold abdomen. I'm seeing some extra black bees. Sometimes the yellow bands on the bees and the black bands kind of mold together, and you get like really dark, a couple really dark bees. It's kind of interesting to see.
Don't worry about the queen just flying away.
No, the queen really doesn't do a lot of flying. She does her initial mating flight, and I'm sure I'm going to be wrong about some of this, so do not take this if you're a new beekeeper on YouTube or on Twitch. Do not take this as verbatim, but I'm pretty sure she really only does her mating flight when she is first born.
Yeah, for the most part, this is true, but not all the way. She can fly, and she'll fly for different occasions, like if they're swarming, if she's sick or being absconded from the hive. Like she'll come out, but for the most part, she doesn't fly.
Like she grows up a little bit, does her initial mating flight, gets enough sperm so that she never. And you might back up. I'm gonna smoke again.
Yeah, the reason I said at the beginning that I wasn't still very good at starting fires and such is just now is the smoker at a place where I would actually like to be using it. Earlier when I was using it, it was pretty piss poor. It was barely putting out smoke, and it was probably a little too hot. This is nice, billowy, white, just smoldering smoke.
But yeah, she really only has her initial mating flight, and then I don't think she really does any flying. She might do a little inner hive flying. I don't really know.
I guess you got to be place.
Not really. You can crawl. I mean, they can move up and down. Something's dripping. Oh, it's bees. Like, she's longer. She's not a whole lot bigger, but she's a good amount longer. And if I find her, I'll try to be kind of careful. Because, again, there's not a whole lot of reason for her to be. Everything already in here is kind of filled out. She has a red dot on her forehead. She's a long golden abdomen and a red dot. I'm going to look.
So how is the hive going so far? Good for itself, not good for honey?
Yeah, it's kind of just living. Which, honestly, good for it. Yeah, because it's not really producing a lot of honey. It's produced enough honey to kind of keep the bees alive and then just kind of chilled.
But don't like really honey this year?
I don't. There might be a fall harvest, but not right now. I'm not going to have a summer harvest on honey. That whole medium box, it's not got anything filled out. And that top box, while there's honey up there, it's not quite as much honey as I would want to be able to harvest from them and feel comfortable. Yeah, once you get down in the brood chamber, you got to think you're letting all this air and this sunlight in, and they're like, hey, what the heck's going on? Let's go see. Let's go look. Especially once you get around the queen. It's like they take note. As soon as you get around the queen. Is this hot? A little bit, but not too bad. Yeah, once you kind of get around the queen, they're like, oh, hell. That is literally just applewood chips. All right. Again, there's a lot of stuff already filled out on here. Not a whole lot of reason for the queen to be on this side. We're gonna look. I'm gonna flip it over. Yeah, and it's full of brood. It's already full up. So there's not a whole lot of, again, not a.
When they capped it, what does that mean?
The brood? It means it's went through its larva stage. Like, see how some of that in the middle, these deformed cells here have like a white goop in them? That's a larva. And it's gone through its larva phase far enough where they need to cap it so it can metamorphosize into a bee.
That bee halfway hanging out. What is he doing?
Which one?
The one like at the bottom.
Right there?
The middle, nope, to the left a little bit.
Him?
Yeah, him. What is he doing?
He's cleaning the cells out. Or, no, he was actually feeding a bee. No, because there's nothing in there. He was indeed cleaning it out. Sorry. Went back, double back to myself. So a bee had hatched from there, and he said, oh, crud, I need to clean the cell out. Or she, sorry. They're all she's, except the drones. She said, I need to clean the cell out. So she did. She went in there and started, you know, moving that stuff around. So we got 2 frames in here left. We're making good time. Yep, nope, there's one more. Oh, sorry, ladies. That was a big yoink. Okay. Okay, this is definitely a queen contender. There's a lot of empty space on here that she could be working on. I wonder if they rubbed the paint off of her and I'm being a little overzealous and looking for her and need to be paying more attention. Queen cup, again, with nothing in it. You can see that on YouTube, hopefully. And on Twitch. I'm gonna look at the other side. Yeah. And these are not light, by the way. No. There's like 9 pounds of bees on here.
Yeah, that's not true. I did some research and looked it up. It's probably like 2,000 bees. And even that frame, it probably wasn't as full enough to be 2,000 bees worth. A fully capped, according to some research, a fully capped deep frame will probably produce about 6,500 to 7,000 bees, and that's just if it's fully, like, you have a full frame, fully capped. But likely there's probably about a half pound, maybe 3/4 of a pound of bees on the frame itself. So it's not 9 pounds of bees. I don't know where I got that number from.
Not really, but it's pretty heavy.
Did you buy them by the pound originally?
Yeah, you buy them by the pound. It's about a cent a bee, a little less than a cent a bee.
How many pounds did you buy originally?
5 pounds.
Yeah, and they definitely multiply since then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't seem like it would look like.
Now, and none of the queen cups, if they would move, have anything in them, which doesn't mean it means that they're not really trying to leave yet. And I'm, again, just like you said, I'm not really seeing a queen, which is fine. I got a whole nother box to look at. I like when she's on here early, so then I can get it out of my mind that I have to be looking for her. She always has a bunch of bees helping her. Yeah, almost always there's a bunch of bees around her. And they do be being. Yeah. They're nitrile, actually. I'm allergic to latex.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I cannot imagine what it'd be like to use latex protection. Not fun, I imagine. This is all honey. There's no reason that she would be here. I mean, she could be crossing this frame, but I'm still gonna look. But
Should not go to honey with you?
no, all of the worker bees will bring her food. This is just a frame of honey.
She will just lays all day.
Yep. Well, she lays eggs all day. Yeah. That's her job, right? It's like her job is to lay eggs. I mean, yeah, I'm sure she's not like 24/7 working. I would guess pretty close though. Yeah, bees are very efficient. Yep. Is what usually empty? This? Yeah. This is what I use to work on the bees. Yeah. No, I just they'll get off of it. They get it. Yeah, is it not? I never zipped up my neck. Hey, I'm gonna need your help. Wow, that's terrifying. Yeah, I'm gonna need your help. Sorry, gang, hold on. I just realized, Dre pointed out, I didn't zip my veil up.
Yeah, this was a terrifying first. I didn't realize I hadn't zipped my veil when I went out to do bees. So that whole time I was working with bees and they were crawling over me. They could have crawled through the little gap in my neck and just went and stung me if they really wanted to. So there's that.
Come out here. No, come here. There ain't no bees. What? You got one bee.
You got 2 bees on your knees.
What are they gonna do?
One more bee on your knee.
Get your ass out here and help me. You just want me to die. Hold on, gang. Yeah, okay. See under my neck?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, zip that up.
Wait, it's supposed to go to the other side?
There should be, there's 2 on one side and one will pull
Right
around.
here and goes around?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's terrifying.
It's stuck.
Got it?
Just gotta pull it this way.
Wow. I cannot believe I forgot to zip my neck up.
I was like, I remember him saying it's a safety feature, you're supposed to wear something, but I don't think that's part of it.
Wow. I don't think I've ever done that before. I think I was just too, and that's all. Yeah, thank you. You just saved my ass. My God. Okay, back at it again. That was terrifying. I thought you were just joking with me too. I thought you were just trying to get me to get afraid.
They start to come around now. I'm like, huh, that don't look like a good feature right there.
He said, "Can I see your neck? Hold on." Okay, and actually, I need to slide all this stuff back to one side because the oh, I gotta do it 2 at a time. The frames are drawn out a little too far on the honey on some of them, so it makes it hard to put back. So you kind of got to put them back in a specific order. If you have pre-drawn equipment, this isn't really an issue that you're going to run into, but because I don't, I kind of have to be mindful of where I'm putting each frame. I mean, it just is what it is. Okay. Can I fit a frame in there? Huh. What's that? That's what I'm saying. Can y'all get off of that frame so I can... Oh, that's hot. Ooh, that's a little hot. Sorry, I just pissed some bees off. What's that? Because you kind of want to feel what you're doing so you know if you're crushing a bee or not.
Oh, dang it.
Go. Because I need to put it in this way.
Oh, there on your hand. Man, it was in your face.
Yeah. That's why you wear a veil.
What's the white stuff? Is that Captain in it?
This stuff? Yeah.
Or why does it look so? The one under it is uncapped. There's nothing in there. One has a cap and ash you up
Huh?
the cap part up the top versus
The uncapped?
yeah.
It either doesn't have enough honey or it's not dry enough. The bees will dry the honey out and kind of wait to cap it until the honey is enough so it won't spoil within the hive, you know? Oh, that is way not enough space. Huh. They're not happy over here. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I need to move this stuff around a little bit more. Okay, that's a little better.
Upload for like they're watching?
What's that?
You know your videos upload for like where they're watching?
They do. Why? Like the ones that I take?
Yeah.
I don't take, I have VODs, but I just post uncuts. I post slightly edited stuff on my YouTube channel.
Emphasis on the slightly.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Let's see, I think I have my YouTube in there. Oh shit. I just dropped it, damn it. I'm sorry, ladies. They were not happy about that. My bees are feisty today. I've not seen any stingers come out yet on the GoPro. Usually I know when they're mad because I sting the GoPro. What?
One hour I can't break my face.
Oh yeah, the whole... What, is there one in there?
No, this is really. I was like looking at you intensely, and I was like almost touching the screen. He was like,
He said, what you doing?
These little holes in front of me is not this good.
They're so small. The holes are so small. The bees aren't that small. Sorry, YouTube. You're gonna get smoked.
No, that's me. Oh, yeah, much less speed now.
See, I'm trying to be more confident about smoking and using more smoke. Because apparently I'm not smoking stuff enough. Showing some people how I smoke. They're like, no, 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 that's not enough smoke. But I feel like I've just made them more mad by using more smoke. What's that? I do that all the time. I get it. Alright. I need to move this box, ladies. Oh, it's not the final frame. Final box of frames. What's that?
No, it's at the bottom of the black one.
This?
Yeah, the bottom of the frame.
This?
Up at the box.
Huh?
Under that box.
No, it's the hive stand.
Okay, so that's the final box.
This is the final box. You were saying final frame, so I was like, yeah, yeah.
Terminology.
And I'm gonna, as you can see, I have killed some bees by crushing them. Yeah. I don't even want to go to bee jail. You want to go to bee jail? I don't know what bee jail is. It just don't sound good. What's that? Yeah. No, they just constantly come in and fuck up your room. Because that's all essentially I'm doing. I'm just in here, breaking all apart their house. Mostly eggs, and there's, like I said, there's honey on the frames, like you've seen, but for the most part, we're just literally looking at the eggs and the bees on here.
So towards the top is where most of the honey is.
Yeah, there's what's called a queen excluder. It does as the name says and excludes the queen. Yeah, that's right. They're not stinging the GoPro yet. Oh, there's one. Ah. I'm gonna get that out of the GoPro so that it doesn't raise too much scent. Again, I'm not too... I need to go beekeep with other people more. Because I feel like I do things that make the bees angry. Yeah. I don't really want to do that because I'm not super confident if I have the queen or not.
How do you get the bees off this hive into that hive? Just give them a good flick.
Yup. Or a good smack. Make them a bee smacker. I genuinely think that they don't like the GoPro though. What's that?
I think it's a frequency thing or something?
No, I think it's the GoPro gets hot. Okay. I don't want this to be too hot of smoke, but I do want to give them a good.
I don't know how you do this. You don't get freaked out behind the screen.
Oh, I am terrified on the inside, but I have a suit on, you know.
I know it's a screen behind me, but I'm dodging each one that comes to my face.
Yeah, they're pretty friendly for the most part. It's just.
We got neighboring dogs. They don't. I guess they don't.
No. Yeah. Okay. That fire was a little too good. It's still hot. Yeah, no, it's just about, like, I'm terrified of bugs, right? And it's a stupid fear, and I know it's a stupid fear, so I'm trying to overcome it, and I'm putting myself in positions that might help me overcome my fear, you know? What's that? I don't know. Oh, the alcohol? Yeah, I don't know. No, you can have the rest of mine though. I'm not gonna drink it. A blackberry out on the front. Would what thing will fly all the way around and come get you?
You ain't even seen the screenshots I've been seeing.
Of what?
No, the shots of bees at the screen.
Oh. You really do think they just after you, don't you? There's a good reason for her to be on this frame, but I do not see her. Yeah, I see it. Man, why you gotta be like that? You know how hard it is not to make a bee pun every time I say some shit? Ha! Didn't even get the stinger out.
Well, that's the good part, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the side of the GoPro supposed to be open?
Yeah.
Oh, it's supposed to be charged.
Yup. Click. Click. Yeah, see, like what I just did, I just crushed a bee a little bit with my finger, but she buzzed to let me know that she was there, and she didn't really care. She just wanted me to move. Really, she ain't gonna come and sting me. She said, oh, okay, move, and I did. Yeah, I did it once with Andy. I helped him install his bees, and I was like, man, this is too cool not to do. I am. It's not that I'm not scared, but I am afraid, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not scared of bees, and the worst is gonna happen, I'm gonna get stung a bunch, and I have to go to the hospital because they closed up my throat, and they gotta, you know, use some ibuprofen. But yeah, right. No, but I did go to the doctor and have him test me. Yeah, I did want to know if I was gonna have problems if I got stung. What? What do you mean before it's a problem?
How many bee stings before
Bees?
start to die?
Oh, if you're allergic, it depends.
If you're allergic, for sure. You like 1 to 2, you're good.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, before you start to die.
I don't know. It'd have to be a lot.
It got to be a lot. But it's a lot.
Yeah, there is a lot of bees. Yes, there is.
It won't take them a lot to sting you a lot.
Bees are pretty cautious about who and when they sting things, because you got to imagine every time a bee stings, it dies. Right? So it's first, if it doesn't have to come and sting you, it won't, right? if it genuinely feels like you're threatening its life or the life of the colony, yeah, it's gonna come and sting you. But for the most part, bees are just pretty chill. Again, when you're tearing their house apart, they get a little spicy, but... And only if you're... Like, I'm a new beekeeper, so I'm... like, making mistakes, or maybe I'm going too fast, or I'm doing something that they don't like. That's the kind of stuff that gets you stung. There's a guy in the Central Illinois Beekeeping Association who... He doesn't wear any protection.
Nope.
None.
Nope.
Right, right, and that's where I'm at. Like, yeah, I want to wear protection. That's terrifying to me. Yeah. Yeah, see how they've chilled? I think the queen's probably in that box, and I was going too fast because I was startled. Because that's when they were kind of spicy. They're not really too spicy down here, you know? Like, sure, they're doing their bee thing, but they're not... What's that?
They definitely settled.
Yeah. Yeah, these are plastic. This is what came in the proto nuke, which is how I got my bees. I bought a nucleus of bees, which is a it's a box with 5 frames in it. 5 frames? Yeah, because it was already drawn out. They took to these more. They don't like the new stuff so much. I cannot tell what that is, so I'm gonna get rid of it. What is that? There are 2 things that I do not understand in here that I don't want to keep. Is this startling you? Okay, yeah, I'm trying to get a stinger out of my GoPro too. Let's not drop this frame of bees, that'd be cool. Come on, get out of my GoPro. Oh, cool, okay. Yeah, so there's this thing. I don't really know what it is, so I'm gonna get it out of there. It looks like it could be a queen cell, but I don't really, I think it's just a piece of propolis. And then there's that, which again, I think they just put waste product in there. Really odd looking, so I'm just gonna scrape it out. And I'll show it to you later once I'm, oops. Right, we'll look at that a little bit later. I'm gonna finish this up here, because I'm almost done. Okay, I don't know what that was. Did I check both sides of this frame? I saw that and immediately was like, what the heck is that? Oh, there's a bee eating out. Look, there's a bee being birthed. Look, it's trying to get out right now. Gotta grab it so I can point to him. Her. See her? Her butt ain't coming out, it's her face.
Face?
Yeah. Right there, see her? She's coming out right now. Right? Kinda neat, huh? Go. Okay. This is the original box that they were in. Or sorry, not the original box that they were in, but this is the first, when I installed them, they were all in this set of frames and this set of everything. So this is like the OG, this is the beginning of the... Is this hot?
They're the same bees, but they only last like a month, right?
Yeah, a couple weeks.
Only in queens.
Yeah, queen's a couple years. Ah, it's in my eyes. Like my eyes water. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I don't know. They might make a queen after she dies. It don't really matter though, because they already got the eggs from the queen that she needed. Yeah, exactly. They just got to feed it essentially a different diet and raise it a different way, and then it'll become a queen. There's actually a good chance that she's on this frame. There's a loud bee in my ear. Okay, again, I'm not seeing her. What's that? Again, she's got a red dot on her forehead. Yeah, well, she might still have it. She's got a longer golden abdomen. And again, it's possible, and maybe that's my problem. Maybe I'm still looking for that red dot and going kind of quick. It's possible that she had the bees rub the paint off of her head. They tried to clean the paint off of her. So it's possible that she's just an unmarked queen now, which is fine. I can remark her and stuff, but see, I hate setting these down when there's so many bees. They're all just like right here, you know? Okay, again, sorry YouTube, you're gonna get a little smoke. All right, man.
Thank you for the
Yeah, it's been good, dude.
show.
Take the, you can leave that one here, but take the other one with you. Yeah, okay. You,
As soon as I get out the door.
what's that?
I'm gonna book it as soon as I get out the door.
What? Come on, buddy. They're not gonna come chase you down over there. All right. YouTube and Twitch, it's just us now. It'd be really funny if I found the queen as soon as you left. I was hoping to show him the queen. I think part of my problem is I'm going a little quick because I'm nervous and I need to just take my time. Even though I talked about trying to get through this stuff a little quicker, I still need to take my time. There's plenty of larvae and there's eggs. I'm not super worried, but you do look afraid. You don't want to get a close-up of the last frame? It's the very last frame. What if the queen's on it? You don't gotta get that close. You might get stung from being that close. Jonah's gotten stung from being about there, so I'll yell at you if I find the queen, though. Oh yeah, there's plenty of bees on here. Again, a queen contender, for sure. I would say there's a chance. Let me flip the frame over. You taking your bike? You taking the bike? Okay. He just ran home. I think he's afraid. That's alright. I get it. I'm also afraid. Yeah, I'm not seeing the queen. That's pretty unfortunate. That is 3 episodes in a row with no queen footage. That's okay though. Again, there's plenty of fresh eggs in here. I think next time I'm just gonna try to be a little. I'm gonna take a little more time and look and maybe see if she is got the paint removed from her, because I wonder if that's what's happened here. What? Bee? No shot. No shot. Oh, if it was loud and buzzing, it probably was a drone, which means it can't sting you. Alright. No. I know. That's 3 in a row without a queen. I'm hoping, I told stream next time I'm going to take more time, so. Have fun in Chicago. Alright. Alright, gang, we putting it back together. That is sad. No queen. Again, I need to go work bees with some other people. I need to figure out what I'm doing wrong, because maybe I'm going too fast, maybe I'm moving wrong. The bees are getting spicier more than I want them to. Again, I think they don't like the GoPro, but I don't know if it's they don't like the GoPro or they don't like me. So I need to figure that out. I'm trying to close this stuff up. But yeah, I really wanted to get in here because the entirety of the hive kind of moved, if you saw, and I did not like that. That did not exude confidence for me. Can I slide a frame in there? I bet I can. Just gonna be gentle. Alright, girls. You're going back home. This frame I also feel like could have had the queen on it, and I was just going too quick, because this is when they were kind of deviant. I want to make sure, because I don't want to damage the queen when I put this frame back in if she is in here. The other frame I was not too worried about. I'm really not seeing her. Alright. Let's put her back together. Oh, that's pretty tight. Hold on. Hold on. I need to do something about that. That is much too tight. Again, I wonder, maybe I've gone too aggressive with this, with the smoke. I thought I was under aggressive, and some people told me I was under aggressive based on some stuff. Maybe this was too much smoke, too aggressive on the smoke. Okay. Come on, move your butts. Thank you. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I don't know if you guys saw that, and I hope I caught it on video or on stream. The bees like bearded off the front of the secondary box that I was setting stuff in. It was really interesting to see. They all just went whoosh. Which is kind of cool to see, like I said. So, all right, let's get this box back in. Okay, it's so heavy. Oh man, they're all over this box. I need to smoke it a little bit. Get the bees off. How hot is you? Not hot. Okay, let's try to get this on here. There we go. Let's get this medium on. I could just set this down in the corner. Come on. There we go. Again, I'm gonna leave this box up, or sorry, below the brood chamber, because I want them to draw it out and use it for brood so that I can move it up for honey. So if they use it for brood, they'll probably draw it out a little faster. This lady is asking to be squished. Move. There we go. Okay. Cool. Exclude the queen. And this one's actually, I found an easier method of doing this. You kind of just get one corner at a time and just kind of scissor it on. Oh, go. Go in, not out. There's the one bee that doesn't want to cooperate. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You know, I thought I found an easier method for this. But if I just do this, there we go. All right, I'm almost out of here, ladies. I know you hate me. Oh, I get it. Oh my God, this box is so heavy. Only more of it was usable. Oh, I'm sorry. I know I definitely crushed a bee or two there. It's really heavy. I'll save YouTube the displeasure of watching that. Slide this on. Okay. Hives all rehived. Top board goes on top. The GoPro got stung so far 3 times. I scraped each one of them off, so we should be good. Again, I want to check, make sure there's no... Yeah, get out from under there, you doofuses. You doofy. And then we go. Top box on. And again, telescopic cover forward. See, now the hive's much more straight. Let me do something real quick. There we go. Cool. Beehive. Doing its beehive thing. Again, probably no honey this year. That's okay though. I've gotten some good experience. I need to work with some other beekeepers, like I said. I think that's gonna help me the most. Because I feel like I'm not doing something right. Maybe it's the smoke, maybe it's I'm going too fast. I really do not know. As always, I'm gonna put this here. Open her up, let her smoke out. I don't know what Dre was talking about. There's no shot they followed him that long. I mean, there definitely is a potential they did that. But based on how far he ran, oof, I do not know. All right, gotta get my phone. All right, team, friends, bee-buddies, et al. This is Nick with Live from the Catio, signing out.
That was Live from the Catio number 6. Not too much bee drama today, thankfully. Pretty chill. I need to be better about getting the smoker started earlier and getting it billowing cooler smoke faster. No stings, no real stings. I followed up with Alondre. He didn't get stung, which was good. So all in all, it was a pretty good bee inspection. No queen, but definitely signs that she was around there, kicking and laying eggs as always. Anyway, this is Nick with Live from the Catio, signing out.